Hello ladies and gentlemen, T-Series here.
Whoa, dude, that's so funny. Is it a joke because you're Indian? You're an Indian dude, and T-Series is like the PewDiePie meme, and that's also from India. Bro, you are clever. That is a good one. You should start a YouTube channel. I bet it'd go really, really well. Oh, wait.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
So one of the first videos to really blow up on this channel, or at least get a decent amount of community attention, was titled InternetAjay is Desperate and Cringy. And it wasn't so much a hit piece as it was a cringe documentary, okay? There's this guy named Ajay who made a bunch of low-effort shitty rise and fall videos about YouTube stuff, and he was also really desperate for female attention, so I thought it would be funny to make a video making fun of him because a lot of other YouTubers behind the scenes had been teasing this dude for his tweets, and I was like, I can have some fun with this. And so I made the video, and considering the topic, it was decently popular. I mean, I don't think the guy had that many subscribers at the time, and it's not like people were watching him for his personality. He wasn't a personality-based creator. So for it to get as many views as it had kind of showed me that, maybe a lot of people resonated with that opinion that I had, and maybe a lot of people were at least interested in seeing what I had to say about his content. Got a lot of reactions from the community, from friends like Augie RFC and Nicholas Diorio. Then we had people like Papa Gut react to the video when they gave their thoughts.
Bro, you gotta change that picture. It really reminds me of like a weird, gross femboy. It's making me uncomfortable.
It was honestly nice to see everyone circle around the fire to talk about this dumb dude and his dumb tweets. It wasn't that serious. I don't think Ajay is a bad person, but it was just more of a, a video that sought out to make fun of him, right? Some light banter, if you will.
Today, I'm doing a video that I don't think a lot of people expected me to make. I know this video will be saying a lot of things that people are already thinking, but not saying. So instead, I'll just talk about why he's a massive cringe lord who wears his desperation for pussy on his sleeve.
Well, Ajay was pretty much killing it at the time on YouTube. His videos were getting a few 100K a pop. He was doing pretty good. And after this video, his videos continued to perform pretty well. I don't think I really took a big dent out of his market share or anything, because at the end of the day, none of the people that would have watched that video that I made that also liked Ajay's videos would really be dissuaded from watching him. I mean, they were watching them for the quality that they had in the first place, however low it may have been. But then the rise and fall genre became more saturated over the next 6 months to a year, and a lot of people were competing with Ajay. In the first place, he was able to just kind of skate by making bad videos, riding a trend to a few 100,000 subscribers. But then when people who did it 10 times better came along and started surpassing him in views and analytics, he really didn't stand out. So his own views started to dip as people got bored with his lazy formula and watched channels that were just frankly doing it better. Now, instead of switching things up in terms of quality of the content, he tried pivoting to some odd topics, and when that didn't work, he tried to more or less rip off video thumbnails and titles from popular channels like SunnyV2. I called him out for this a little bit, and he would end up saying that he felt bad about it. He apologized on Twitter for it. He said he was getting desperate for views and YouTube was hard and whatever else, I mean, it was a real apology. I feel like ripping off a SunnyV2 thumbnail is not that bad in the grand scheme of things. I just thought it was kind of pathetic, but at the end of the day, me and my friends on YouTube exchange thumbnail ideas all the time, even without explicitly talking to each other, and we've never had some kind of problem with each other, right? It just kind of showed that his channel was at a low point. He was getting desperate more than it showed that he was a bad person, because I don't think you're a bad person for kind of copying a thumbnail style. It doesn't really matter. But regardless of that, his channel would never really pick back up. He never really tried that much to make the videos better. But of course, he made sure to remind everyone about his new finance job where he would be making that real world money. And he just didn't need YouTube anymore, guys. He was banking. He was making bank. The dude who lost his life savings to a scam crypto wallet is going to be giving boomers financial advice. Great idea, bro. Really think that's going to work out. Well, for a while, he was teasing how he would be quitting YouTube and he was going to leave. I think I talked about it on a live stream or two. And the most recent development with him now is that he's quitting YouTube forever and moving on. He just posted his last video, actually. And his final send-off was a 10-minute video where he speaks about himself in the third person, talking about his career, and then he calls out me, I guess you would say, and it's pretty much pure cringe and pure salt. This dude is still mad about the fact that I made fun of him for publicly salivating over hoes and begging girls to slide in his DMs, and he's clearly still mad about it given the fact that he not only misrepresents the video that I made about him and my criticisms for him, the stuff that I made fun of, but then he also completely misrepresents me and my, I don't know, legacy as a creator or something, and it just shows how petty he is, to be honest. The dude is mad. He's salty. He may pretend to not care about it anymore because he's got this new job, but evidently from this video, he's mad as InternetAjay is big mad, and we're gonna be, going over it.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, InternetAjay here. And while this is likely my final video on YouTube, I've had a great ride over the past few years, but for me it's time to move on. For those of you who don't know, I've been working full-time 80 hours a week as an investment banker in New York City ever since COVID. I actually founded my channel since I had more free time because I was allowed to work from home. I honestly just made videos for fun and never thought they would take off, but I got lucky.
YouTube was always a hobby for me and I never intended to pursue it full-time.
Ever since last year though, making weekly videos became too demanding with my job. So I'm sorry to say I'm retiring from my channel. And what better way to retire than to make a rise and fall of myself that's not an April Fool's joke? I would cry, but as you guys know, I'm devoid of human emotion.
This is the rise and fall of InternetAjay.
Wow, bro, you work 80 hours a week. What a beast. What a beast for that, you know? What a king of work. What a king of the grind, man. A titan of industry. Bro, you work in New York? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. How is the smog and wrath there treating you? And also, what's going on with his face here? Like, do I do this when I'm on camera? I mean, I think I may have Tourette's or something on the real, on bra, but his facial movements are just super whack here. So someone please enlighten me as to what's up in the comment section. He doesn't look comfortable reading out this video.
Oh god, I'm so emotional right now.
And guys, Ajay has addressed the extremely important, more sus than a character from Among Us clip in this video as well, which is something we were all extremely eager to see. So major props to him for finally owning up to what he did there. He needed to address those allegations.
It was truly more sus than a character from Among Us. First off, he was accused of sexually abusing and grooming minors.
Now this next part is just pure Kino because he decides to explain in third person how he makes his videos and why. And additionally, he does this like good guy Ajay line by talking about how he ends each video on a positive note to make the person seem less bad.
Notably, he liked to end each video on a positive note and always provided suggestions on how to improve. Ajay wanted to give a little bit of hope instead of only focusing on the worst aspects of the fall.
Much wow, such virtue. What a good guy. Thank God he made Ice Poseidon look good. Thanks for throwing in a few positive factoids, my dude. You did such a good job. You're such a good guy.
This was a nice touch as Ajay's kindness balanced out his intense ugliness, making the videos possible to watch all the way through.
Which, by the way, helped the click-through rate.
You really make well-rounded videos that aren't bad at all. I honestly would prefer if he just like made a completely scathing video about someone that at least had all the facts there and like had a full story there, rather than these like bite-sized digestible Wikipedia article videos that are honestly like not very entertaining or good in any way and have like no narrative through line whatsoever.
Ajay's kindness balanced out his intense ugliness.
Damn, this dude hates himself. He's not even ugly. He's just like normal looking. He's just a normal looking Indian dude. Which one of you guys broke his heart and destroyed his self-esteem? Which one of you girls out there decided to buck break this guy, okay? Someone needs to give this YouTube cell some major gash so we can stop crying about it and making self-deprecating jokes about his appearance. There's no way he still has not gotten pussy. Come on.
White women were the most loose, according to Blazing Christ. I feel like that's not a bad thing, though.
One of you in the audience, take one for the team. I'll personally fly you out to Manhattan, and you can give him that slop top grob and get him feeling right, okay? Come on. Poor guy.
You see, InternetAjay created his own e-dating Twitch show with co-host Big Mac as a fun experiment in the summer of 2021 called The Love Guru. It was a bit cringy and gained some unwanted attention. A YouTuber named Turkey Tom called him out for it on his second channel, Tom Dark.
And you gotta love how this is such a blatant misrepresentation of what even happened, because no, the majority of the video was not about the love guru. That was like 1 minute of the entire video. It was mostly about your horrible relationship with your popularity and how you desperately want girls to hit you up because of your YouTube channel. It was also because Ajay could not take criticism or being made fun of by like people like Keemstar, which is extremely ironic considering that's the entire point of his channel, talking about the destruction of people's careers. And that is abundant if you watch. I mean, it's like a 20-minute long video. It's super easy to see. And I know he watched all of it probably multiple times because I can tell that it upsets him so much to this day. So I really wish that he would just like properly address what happened, or at the very least not misrepresent the video, even if he doesn't want to talk about it. Like, I feel like that would be better.
The size of your channel should have nothing to do with Keemstar making fun of you. You post stuff online about other creators and make videos about the rise and fall. People can make fun of you back. People can criticize you back. You don't get to escape this because, oh, the big bad Keemstar.
So clearly there was more to the video than that. But then he went back in post and recorded a segment about me saying the gamer word. And the reason I can tell why it's like a last minute thought and that he put it in post is because the audio is different there than the rest of the video.
Ouch, talk about toxic.
Tom had a long history of using the N-word and was exposed by D'Angelo Wallace in a video. After InternetAjay brought this history up on Twitter, Tom developed a personal vendetta against him. So he made multiple videos trying to egg Ajay on. However, Ajay wasn't nearly as obsessed with Tom as Tom was with him and just ignored him. Hurt by never getting Ajay's approval like a 15-year-old schoolgirl, Tom continued to complain but just looked like a baby.
So he totally just like decided as a little bit of a twist of the knife type thing to just kind of get mad for that reason, which he never cared about before. Considering we were mutuals on Twitter, he definitely knew about that and had tweeted about it. Like previously, he knew about that. So I guess he just kind of like wanted to try to drag me down a little bit on his way out, right? I mean, is this even a real person? Ouch, talk about toxic. And then he shows these unrelated tweets, one of which is me saying that I could beat up Leafy if we had some kind of fight. I don't really remember tweeting that, but I probably did. And one is me saying that the word incel has lost all meaning and can be reclaimed from our oppressors. I don't know why these are here. I guess he just couldn't find anything else to insert. Are these supposed to make me look bad? I feel like if anything, they just kind of make me look like funny. But the fact he even brought up any of this just shows the pure salt this guy has. Look, Ajay, you're just gonna have to deal with the facts that you're desperate and cringy, and that I owned you epically in the marketplace of ideas, okay? It's as simple as that. You got fucking owned, bro. You know, I don't regret making those videos. I think they're funny. Frankly, I would have had a lot more respect for you if you had just, like, I don't know, memed it a little bit, which you did do, and, like, not acted super salty, which you also did. And, honestly, I would even be willing to, like, do a stream with you and just talk about it and, like, have a chill conversation, because I don't hate you, dude. I definitely like you less after seeing this video, because it shows how, like, spiteful you are about being ribbed a little bit on the internet after you made thousands, tens of thousands of dollars actually doing that to other people. Like, me doing it to you for 1 fucking second pissed you off to the point that you felt the need to make this dumb video. But yeah, I'd be willing to have you on stream and just, like, talk to you, or even just have a private conversation. But I really don't think you'd be down for that, considering how clearly mad you are. Once again, listen, I extend the olive branch, but if you won't take it, then all I can do is drop a couple olives on your head and laugh at it. You just got owned, bro. You just gotta accept it. And you gotta love how this dude tries to, like, big league me. Jay, in case you haven't noticed, my videos are more popular than yours have ever been. And frankly, your approval is not important to me, but making commentary videos is. Making videos about other people is. And then he paints me as obsessed with him, which is, once again, super ironic. And it's like, why would you even accuse me of that? Because I talked about you on the internet? Are you obsessed with all the people you talk about? I mean, probably, yeah, by your own standards.
Hey, on a serious note, I had a really fun ride on YouTube. I greatly appreciate all the fans, friends, and people I've met over the years. Thank you guys for everything. Being a YouTuber was a dream. Oh god, I'm so emotional right now. I couldn't have made it this far without you guys. I never thought in a million years I would take off, so thanks for helping me become a YouTuber. As an investment banker, I never imagined a reality where I could have a hobby that wasn't related to my job. I thought I was only good for finance content, but tried commentary anyways and was surprised I could do more than one thing. It was really cool to know that I didn't fit in a box, and I'm grateful for this experience. I am thankful to each and every one of you for supporting my content for so long. Special thanks to my friends and mods who have been there since day one. Goodbye for the last time. InternetAjay out.
This is not even a real human. This is a straight up robot. The delivery, the facial expressions are like borderline Mark Zuckerberg type stuff. Is this what happens when you move to New York City? Is this what happens when you inhale too much Canadian wildfire smog?
Oh god, I'm so emotional right now.
And part of the reason I know this guy is seething is because he actually responded to some comments. Here's one where he said, sorry he didn't have a dad in his life, but it's not going to be me. Lol. Jay, I'm your fucking dad, okay? In case you haven't noticed, I'm a king of this schoolyard. I'm your daddy, and you are my toy, okay? I'm the master of the puppets. This was the plan all along from the beginning. But no, I mean, this dude can cope with the reasons he left the internet or the reason I made my video. He can lie about it, but at the end of the day, he just made shitty videos, and that's why he fell off. He never really tried to improve or be better or do something new. He just kept churning out the same trash and rode it into the sunset. And I mean, if it had been working and got views, I would kind of get it. Like, I wouldn't blame him. I'm not gonna pretend that these stupid gameplay commentary videos are like the most highbrow thing in the world. They're like not amazing, but for what it is, I think I do a great job of it, frankly. And apparently he didn't even think he was doing good when he was making his own videos. That's why he feels the need to constantly self-deprecate. I mean, obviously, clearly at some point the basic rise and fall formula fell out of favor and it became time to do something new, and he never really tried to break that formula too much, and as a result his channel died. It's that simple. I don't think his fall from grace had anything to do with me mocking him a little bit.
It's abundantly blatant that Ajay has determined that he's done trying to be InternetAjay. He's done trying to do something creative, something even slightly original, and he's now just blatantly copying other YouTubers down to the thumbnail. So, for example, a month ago, how James Corden destroyed his reputation. Next, from InternetAjay, we have why everyone turned on James Corden, and we have this thumbnail, everyone hates him. And this is a Sunny V2 thumbnail, in which, I mean, come on, bro. Like, completely shameless.
So his channel died. Simple as that. You adapt or die, and he didn't. But according to him, he never really cared anyway, and he's going to be a big shot investment banker in New York City. Hopefully he can get some investment banker pussy while he's at it, because clearly YouTube never got him too much. Glad to close this chapter, even if it ends on as salty of an end note as we have from him. But at the end of the day, I did make fun of him a lot, so I don't know, maybe I should have expected some kind of response like this, right? Anyway, hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, leave a dislike if you didn't like it, leave a comment with your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video real soon, tomorrow. Bye!